Hey you guys, Jesse here with Summit 4x4 Company. As the weather warms up, I wanted to give just a quick little tutorial on how to take the top and doors off of these Jeep Wranglers. I do have a JK as well. The JLs are extremely similar, a couple little minor details that are different on it, and I just wanted to kind of give you guys some little tips and tricks on how to do that. So come on with me. First thing that is really cool on these JLs is you guys have a complete little toolkit right here. Comes with everything basically you need to remove the top and the doors, which is really handy. You don't have to go out and buy any tools if you guys don't have these already. The other neat thing underneath this cargo tray here, if you peek down in here, it's got a slot and it says door hinges. So when we pull those doors off, that's specific spots to go ahead and put those bolts so you don't lose them. And then we've got on this side over here, roof as well as windshield. So cool thing is Jeep thought about that way you guys don't lose any of the hardware as you take it off. So one of the first things I like to do is I like to roll the windows down. Not only makes it easier to pull the doors off, but it's one less thing that can break while you guys are storing these things. We do have options as well as being able to hang them on the wall. If you guys do set them down on the ground, definitely make sure you've got some kind of blanket or something underneath them. All right, so each one of these doors has a wire harness that you guys are gonna have to unclip. The JKs are a little bit tougher. The JLs, again, we'll get in there and kind of show you guys. They've come up with a really neat little solution that makes unclipping those a heck of a lot easier. So first thing, you guys wanna remove these panels right in here. They just pop out. You can see there's a couple little clips in here and then some guide clips on the other side. And then we've got a connector in here that'll lift up and then it allows that to pop right out, which is super easy. You guys have got a little catch right here. You're gonna wanna swing the door closed just a little bit to give you some slack. That's probably the hardest part out of all of it, is just getting this little loop off right here. I like to tuck that right down inside in the door. The outside, you've got two pins here that we got to remove, two screws. Those are going to be, again, your guys' Torx here. This one doesn't have it labeled, I believe. Yeah, it does. It's a Torx 50 if you guys don't have this toolkit. All right, so inside here, you guys do have to remove this bolt here. I do recommend don't let the door completely let loose because it'll keep tension on here. It makes it unscrewing this a little bit more difficult. So if you kind of just pull on this, you can see it gives it a little bit of slack. It'll make it a lot easier to remove this. Now this one here, you guys, I purposely put this back inside this hole here. Reason being is I don't want it to fill up with a bunch of dirt or grime because you are going to have to screw that back in there. So we'll tighten that back down. And again, make sure you guys don't let go of the door. Last thing you want to do is have this thing fling open on you. Snug. And one of the things too that's really nice, you guys, these doors are now made out of aluminum. They're no longer steel. They're about 20% lighter, which equates to like 12 pounds lighter, which is nice. Those JK steel doors are really heavy. Again, for now, we're just gonna set those things down. As you guys can see, I put some cardboard down there, either cardboard or blanket, something. The last thing you guys wanna do is set those things down, chip them, would be a bummer. So process on the rest of these doors is all going to be extremely similar. The clips in the back here are a little bit easier. I'll show you on those as well as we get there. In order to get this harness out here, you guys will have to lift the seats forward and slide them forward. Little plastic cover again. You guys can go ahead and just pull these out. 2 clips on the bottom, and again 2 alignment clips on the top. Same kind of little catch safety here. And then these clips are really easy. Just a little bottom little clip right here to release that. Again, tuck it inside there. And then this door as well is ready to come off. Putting that cover back on, slide the seat back. Again, we're going to go ahead and put these back here in their little designated spots. And again, make sure you guys put these screws back inside here. All right, so that's one side. We'll go ahead and move over, do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and take actually all of these off at the same time right now. All right, so right here you guys can see there's a red little safety clip in there. That's going to be important that you guys lift that up as well to release this tab. Lift that up. One other trick you can try to do here too is kind of pinch the sides of it just to get it up and over that. So, doors are off now. We're gonna go ahead and definitely again make sure your hardware gets put away. You guys get those screws put in each 4 of those locations. Make sure your covers are put back on. And then next we're gonna do the Freedom panel and the hardtop. All right, you guys, so we got all 4 doors off. We got the hardware put away. Next step is gonna be taking the 2 Freedom panels off. I like to hop in the rig and I actually undo all of the clips for both of them at the same time. And then the driver comes off first and then the passenger side. I'll show you guys there is an overlap on that passenger side. Driver side sits on top of it. So these, again, the cool thing is, you guys, these are super light. Small, nice and easy to take off. Walk around the other side, grab the passenger side. So this is that little overlap, that seal I was telling you guys about. Again, when you guys are going to put these back on, the straight side right here obviously goes up towards the windshield. Curved part goes towards the back. Again, seal is always the passenger side. All right, you guys, so Freedom panels are off. Now we're gonna take the hardtop off. There's a total of 8 bolts. There's 2 on the top, 1 on each side, and then there's 6 in the back, 3 on each side. All right, so I'm gonna start by taking the 2 front bolts off. I'm gonna start on the passenger side. All right, now we're gonna move to the back. We're gonna go ahead and get the 6 bolts out of there. You guys, throughout this entire process, it's a really good opportunity to check those seals as well on all these different components. Make sure there's no damaged seals. Okay, so now that we've got all 8 of those bolts out, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and make sure we put those back, or put them into the spot that's in the back here of the rig. All 8 of these bolts are the exact same, so you don't have to worry about mixing up which ones go where. Okay, so that'll do it as far as the hardware is concerned. The next thing we need to make sure we do, and don't forget to do this, is to take off the washer squirter hose as well as the rear connector. I'm going to give you guys kind of some tips. The JLs actually are a heck of a lot nicer than the JKs as far as removing them. There's a quick release on there, and then there's a place to actually store them so they don't flop all over the place. Again, there is a little tab that's on here as well. As far as the harness is concerned, that you guys need to make sure that you guys release, and then there's a push button as well. Plug those right into the spots that are there for them. Again, keeps everything nice and tucked out of the way, and now we're at the point where we can take the hardtop off. All right, you guys, so now we've got the doors off, we got the freedom panels off, the hardtop is unbolted with those 8 bolts, as well as the washer squirter hose and the connector. So at this point, it's a good opportunity to get some help taking that top off. See if anybody's gonna come. Hey! Here we go, we got somebody. Come on over, I need your help. All right, you guys, so hopefully this video gave you guys a little bit more confidence to take your top and your doors off. If you guys are looking for any of these additional products, whether they're mirrors, foot pegs, or the spider web shades, you can buy those online at summit4x4company.com, or you can swing into either one of the stores, 402 East Sheldon Street, or this location, the Adventure Center at 422 North Arizona Avenue. Have a great day, you guys.